Hey all you book lovers and to all those who are trying to be friends with books. आप सभी को सुष्मिता का प्यार भरा नमस्ते. Welcome back to our new episode. If you are one of those who is struggling to get into the habit of reading, this video is for you. Let me tell you, it is going to be an enriching video where you will be knowing about 5 practical tips which will help you to become a consistent reader, and you will read all those books which are on your shelf doing nothing. Let us start. The first tip that I can give you is start small. हर चीज की शुरुआत किसी छोटी चीज से ही होती है. So start small. I understand sometimes seeing a book, it gets overwhelming to read 50 pages, 100 pages, 150 pages per day. So in case if you are one of those, start small. Reading 5 pages a day or maybe reading 10 minutes for a day can be a game changer and actually can bring a lot of difference in your life. Number 2, scheduling a reading time. I'm sure you do not miss any appointments which you take. For example, if you have an appointment with the dentist or maybe if you have a movie date, you are always on time. So if you start treating reading books or maybe your time with your books like an appointment, I'm sure you will not miss it. So schedule a time, whether it is in the morning, whether it is in the afternoon, late at night, before bed. It will actually help you to take out some time, some fixed scheduled time. Like for me, morning is the best time. After I wake up and I'm done with my morning activities, I actually sit down with my book. Like currently I am working majorly on self-improvement. So the book that I'm reading is Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keeler, and let me tell you, it has been a game changer for me. Like I start my day with such motivation, and throughout the day there is something which keeps me motivated. Third, set a reading target. As I told you, 5 pages or 10 minutes. See, whenever you set a goal for yourself and then you work on it and then you achieve it, that achievement is something, that will give you a different high. So scheduling a time, seeing what you're doing, and then going through that target, like how much have you achieved, that have you been able to accomplish that. So every 15 days or every 30 days when you sit down and track what you are doing, right? So that will really help you. So when you set a target for yourself, you are accountable for it. And when you are accountable for something, I'm sure you will try and fulfill it. Once you fulfill it, you get a sense of achievement, and that is the thing, छोटी wins को celebrate कीजिए. So when you are setting a target, when you achieve them, reward yourself maybe with a new book and you can go on. The fourth one is to track your reading progress. See how point number 3 where we were setting a target and point number 4 where we are tracking our reading progress are related. What is doing something without tracking it, without seeing if you are able to achieve it, how far you have come, how far you are still left to go. So it will give you a clear picture of what you have been doing. You can use various methods, you can journal it, you can write it, you can maybe have some sticky notes in your book. So every day when you are reading, in your reading time, you sit down with your book, you can just go to flip the pages and see how much you have read and recall what you did and track what you have been learning. So it will also give you a sense of achievement. It is not how much you have done it. It is that you showed up, you sat down to read it, you actually are putting in efforts to learn something, to understand something, to enhance your vocabulary, to read more. So these are the steps that you are taking for your own betterment. The 5th tip is the most important one, which is minimize. You have to minimize the distractions which are there. See, anything that you are doing in today's age of technology, distractions are the most difficult. Distraction is the most difficult hurdle that you need to cross. Mental distractions तो है ही, book लेके बैठे and then you are suddenly remembering, oh my god, I had ordered some confectionery and it has not come yet. Or maybe you have a meeting with your boss and are you planned or you're done with your review meeting No, those distractions are there, you can work mentally on them. But I am basically talking about distractions which come from the physical environment. Set it at home, make it a rule at home that when it is your reading time, nobody disturbs you. And most importantly, please keep your phone away. उस रीडिंग का कोई फायदा ही नहीं जब आप रीड कर रहे हो and you're constantly getting notifications, you're checking your mails, or maybe you're checking your WhatsApp, or maybe some Facebook and Instagram notifications. It's not worth it at that point of time. अगर आप 10 minutes से शुरुआत कर रहे हैं, number one, please keep away the phone. आप उस 10 minutes में it is only you and your book. मैं और मेरी तन्हाई, you remember the dialogue? It is about मैं और मेरे book, और उसके बीच में कोई नहीं आ सकता. Keep away your phone, make a rule, find a cozy corner in your house, whichever place you like the most. Please do not lie down on your bed and read, because I mean invariably you might fall asleep. So make a nice cozy bright light and nice airy corner, minimize all the distractions. Make sure you are choosing the time when there is a least distraction. Maybe the calling bell doesn't ring. If it is like, if you plan, suppose I'm giving you an example, you decided that 7 a.m. is the time that I'll sit down for reading. But 7:15 or 7:05 or maybe 7 is the time your milkman comes, or the person who delivers your newspaper comes in. So I mean, you are yourself choosing a time which will make you get up and open the door. Yes, if you have help at home who will do it for you, then it's a different thing. But then those 10 minutes, those 15 minutes, and I can guarantee those 10 minutes will change into 20 minutes very soon. The moment you become friends with those, when the words in the book starts speaking to you, you will not even realize कि अरे मैंने तो 10 minutes set किया था and it's now 15 minutes and you didn't even know it, right? So these are the 5 practical tips, which you can help, which can help you to read well, which can help you to have a consistent reading habit, inculcate a habit of reading in you, and make you a better speaker, a person who can comprehend, a person who can speak well. So this was all for today. Please write to me if there is any other tip that you know or follow which we can discuss with our audience and it can help them as well. Happy reading! Thank you.